Hello, Mahadi. We're on an empty train to Salir de Porto in Portugal.
It's literally, there's no one in this coach, and I don't think any of the other coaches.
There's 4 coaches. There's not a single person on any of the coaches. Thank goodness. The only guy told us we're on the right train is the ticket collector.
I don't know what tickets he's collecting.
Yeah, so we don't know where we're going.
And there's only, I think there's 4 coaches, but look at the graffiti. You can't even see out the window.
Yeah, hold on. I'll show you the graffiti now. So literally here, look at the graffiti on the windows. I don't know how they allow this in Portugal. It is crazy. So the way we chose our window was because it's the only one without, we can see a little bit.
We can see out.
Yeah. So this should be an adventure. We don't know what Salir de Porto is like. We're going to go and visit some friends there.
We're going to go and stay with some friends, so we'll see.
We'll see. So guys, we're still on the train after 3 hours. That was meant to be we're only going 80 kilometers, but it's taking us like 3 hours. So we've learned a lesson in Portugal. What's the lesson, Manny?
The lesson is don't take a train.
Yeah.
Take a bus rather.
Yeah. So we have heard from locals, don't take regional trains. The train between Lisbon and Porto is excellent. That's a high-speed, excellent train, but the regional trains aren't great. So if you're going to be traveling in Portugal, rather take buses between towns. They're a lot quicker.
A lot quicker.
And just we'll eventually get to where we need to be.
We've had 2 half-hour delays already.
Yeah, so it has been interesting. So we finally arrived, but it was a fun train journey. We made some friends, and but look. Hey Scott, have a great time, buddy. You guys have an awesome time. And but check out the train with the graffiti.
You can hardly see out the window.
Yeah, you can't see out the windows, but that was fun, eh?
Yeah, and the one big thing is that even though the train's delayed, they will organise a taxi for you to the next stop.
Yeah, which was very, very nice of them.
And they pay for it.
Tim, and we made friends with the gentleman in front of us from Portugal. He was the conductor telling us, sorting everything out for us. A very, very nice, great trip, even though we were delayed. But I think a lot of it had to do with the rain as well.
Yeah.
Hey, Marnie, you were saying?
It's a very pretty train,
Yeah.
like very colourful, very colourful.
Very unique. No other train got the same decorations. So there's our first view of the Atlantic Ocean. And look at that. That is just amazing. Oh, fantastic. So tonight in our little town, we are having a beautiful meal.
The one I've been looking for.
Yes, but we forgot it. We forgotten the actual name.
It's a stew with meat and beans, and it just looks amazing.
Yeah, so I'm going to show you the meal. It looks incredible. So if you're watching this show and you're from Portugal, please tell us what that is. But we're eating it.
It looks amazing.
So we this morning are adventuring around with our friends in Caldas da Rainha, a little town, and just walking around, and it's just a lovely little town. Getting to feel not authentic Portugal, but Portugal without the tourists and that. And there's a lovely big park here, and so we're looking forward to just adventuring today around this the silver coast of Portugal.
Oh, Gangi would love that.
So one of the things Caldas da Rainha is famous for is ceramics, but of a particular kind. I'm not sure we're allowed to say that on YouTube, but penis ceramics. So it's not just penis ceramics, but it's all different kinds of ceramics. Cindy finds this hilarious. You like all this stuff too? Yeah, well, yeah, hopefully you like this stuff. Yeah, very, very nice. So you can again see what Caldas da Rainha is famous for. So there's the story. When the king visited, he asked him to make a funny object to amuse his friends, and with some embarrassment, this guy made the piece, and it was penises. So there, I've left it on there for you to read the whole story in English. So there we go. That's why penises are famous in Caldas da Rainha. Lovely little street here with all the umbrellas hanging, sadly been destroyed a bit by the storms that have occurred. But lovely streets here, Caldas da Rainha. A really unknown place as well for most tourists. but got a lot to offer. Just look at some of these homes here. Absolutely gorgeous. Little cafes. It has been raining, and Cindy's just with our friends. That's why she's not talking lots today. So apologize, you're stuck with me. But look at this. So in Caldas da Rainha here, there's a lovely fresh market that's open every day, but Saturday is the main day. But look at the square, guys, that it's in. It's absolutely gorgeous. And hey, this is so nice to see a market, hey?
Yeah.
Hey?
Great.
Are you enjoying Who knew that Caldas da Rainha had so much?
It's a very interesting little town.
Yeah, very interesting. Just wandering around, looking at the little biscuits and... What's that? Is that the biscuits in that?
Yeah, these ones apparently are
those
typical of
which ones? Just the... Oh, is that typical of the area? Yeah.
Like icing sugar around like a biscuit.
Yeah, like a dough or something, yeah. So that's a classical dish around here. Hola. It's just lovely, all the fruit. My friends ordering their fruit. And yeah, look at this, eh? All the lovely... This is what we've been looking for the whole way through Spain and Portugal. We only found it here.
Yeah.
It helps when you're with locals, eh? There's also olives and dates and all these kind of things here. It's just how much cheaper is this than the actual supermarkets?
Yeah.
It's amazing, huh?
Yeah. This is about €2.
€2, yeah. So we got quite a bunch of olives
Yeah, we
there.
got some nice olives there.
Yeah. Look at that beautiful building with those tiles. I'm going to try and get closer, but those it's so typical of Portugal. Look how gorgeous that is. I don't know how old the building is. Doesn't look too old, but the tiles, the way it's done in the ceramic tiles is just gorgeous. So Cindy's now buying us some of the traditional baked goods that she was showing you just now from another lady. But look at this fruits and veggies. Oh, there we got she got a whole bunch. I don't know. Hey, are you trying to make us, my honey, are you trying to make us fat? Oh my gosh, they're light. So tell me what they're called before you put that one in your mouth.
Oh, here. Look at that. They're very light.
They're like dry, but they're extremely light.
Vaginas das Caldas.
Vaginos das Caldas.
Look.
Yeah, that's
Very airy inside.
yeah. So that's like a local delicacy around here.
It's not too fattening because there's not a lot inside.
Yeah, I keep telling yourself that.
Except for the icing.
Yeah. So the rain has come again in a big way, but we're getting some nachos here from the local. We need some fruit, but sadly the rain has come. It's such a wow, and the wind's picking up as well. So there's literally everything you could want here. Cindy's gone back for more because we're really enjoying it. All the nuts and the back.
Obrigado.
So let's see what you've bought now. You're going on a shopping spree here.
Well, we haven't bought much from the market.
Carlos, what are those called?
Cavaca. Oh no, these are lagarto,
Lagarto.
which is like a worm.
Okay, so yeah, worm biscuits.
É
Yeah.
como lagarto.
So these you've just bought us more things. Lagarto. Like
lizards.
Like little lizards. Yeah, lagarto. Obrigado.
Passe bem o dia. Fiquem ao seco.
Exato, isto hoje é difícil.
Hoje é difícil, não é?
So Cindy is now eating a thing called kaki. What's
Kaki.
and kaki
And in Portuguese, it's diospiro.
diospiro, and this is what it looks like. It looks similar to tomato almost, but it's absolutely delicious.
It's more like what we know as a peach.
Yeah, but it's better than a peach. Obrigado.
De nada. Sorte.
So then,
You can see.
so this guy is called
Zé
Lupo
of povo, of the people.
of the people. So he
Zé do povo.
and you see him in
the
ceramics.
Well, yeah.
And,
I need to point them out to you.
Yeah.
So
And
he's
so
representative of
he's the people,
Of the people.
and we won't tell you.
Common man.
And the guy sitting is probably not the common man.
No.
Not too much.
So So now we're in a proper supermarket, and Cindy's in her element as well.
Different soups.
Yeah. Well, it's just like back home, a supermarket.
Yeah.
But the supermarket food's about the same price as...
Maybe a little bit more than back home.
Yeah.
But
It's not bad.
yeah,
Look at the
lovely, all
soups.
different soups.
Yeah.
There's fruit juice, so you like that's €1.
Oh, that's about the same as back home.
Yeah.
For me, I'd just always rather be in the fresh fruit market. But the pizzas,
That's not a bad price. That's cheaper than home.
no, that's cheaper than home. There's their fresh produce. But this is what a shop looks like here in Portugal. So we're picking up a few of these kind of traditional things for supper tonight. And Cindy loves coming to the groceries. This is your favorite thing. So one of the things in Portugal and Spain is you can get wine at fantastic prices. So you get 50% off, you get fantastic wines. It's amazing here. So we've come to the historical walled town of Obidos. And if you can look across there, there is an old aqueduct that supplied the town with water. And above us, up there, is the beginning of the walled city. So we've parked our car. I believe it's absolutely beautiful, but the weather's a little bit rubbish today. And we're going to go and have some fun. So here we are entering in. There's a chocolate festival here. That's why the big chocolate microscope. But look how beautiful the actual castle and the old city is. A lot of tour buses have arrived at the same time we've arrived. So look at that. And there's a busker under the... Hey, there he is. But look at that. That is impressive. But there we got the busker there. Hey, how cool is that?
How stunning is that?
How stunning is that?
The corner and there you see.
Yeah, totally unexpected, eh?
That's why I didn't say anything.
Yeah, totally unexpected. Yeah.
We'll go down.
So we've just entered the town, and what this place is. You guys brought us to a good place.
Since I was this high, it's one of my favorite spots.
Yeah.
Before the rest of the world found it.
Yeah, it must have been magical then, eh?
It was magical then.
Yeah. But look at this place. Look at the little streets and the houses. Wow. Magical. Look at this little... Just look at it, guys. I've walked into this town and I'm just blown away. It's absolutely magical. There's a little bar here. So there are the castle walls as you're walking around, these old homes. And these little restaurants everywhere. Look at that. There's all these little restaurants. Oh, old homes. Wow, look at these walls. It kind of does have a feel of Toledo a little bit, with the narrow streets and the older homes, and guys living here. There we're going to probably go up a wall now. So we're going up onto the wall. There's Cindy's climbing again up these stairs. No rails. So perego, danger. Wow, look at this, guys. This whole town surrounded by these walls. Look at that, hey? These homes. Wow. I tell you, this is absolutely gorgeous. Cindy and us just got to stay away from the edge. It is a hell of a drop. So, just beautiful though. Look at that, eh? And just see how the walls just go all around the city here, all the way up, and then the bells. Where's the bells? Over there. So in this little town, we are going to eat right next to the castle wall. Letraria Craft Beer and Queens Obidos. So Obidos is the name of the town. And yeah, this is the castle wall right next to us, guys. Can you believe this? We're gonna... Hey, look at this. We're gonna eat right next to the castle wall. Hey? How amazing is that? So we're going inside. Yeah. Well, this is quite nice. Hey, we're going to have some lunch here. So we got prego rolls, which is a Portuguese dish.
Yeah, it's steak with cheese and bacon.
And then
well, the cheeses are not Portuguese.
Okay, the cheese is not.
But cheese, but they don't normally put it in.
But it does help to have Portuguese-speaking friends.
Definitely does.
So look at this. Hey, look at this. Hey, look, all three of you, look here. Carlos, come clear. Take it. Yeah, there we go. I'm taking photos, guys, as I'm doing the video as well. This is great. Hey, look at this.
This is ancient. And there's no one around us.
No. Yeah, the rain has chased the tourists away. Except for us, crazy tourists. Oh, wow. I've got to... Yeah, let's just hold the umbrella. Let me just go in and have a squiz. I'm gonna go have a look here. Look at this in the wall. Hola. Hola. It's okay if I film here? Yes. Thank you. Wow. Look at this place. Wow, look at this. The old staircase. The castle walls. Yeah. Sorry about that.
It's not the old jail.
And look at this is the old jail, and it was from 1155, but the windows that you've seen in the walls are from the 9th century. Marnie, can you believe this days? Okay, so this dates like from the 9th. The town is from the 9th century,
So this is
and this jail was from like not long after that.
16th century.
So the fireplace.
Actually survived the 1755 earthquake.
So it survived
The jail. This one survived.
Wow, this is amazing, hey?
Yeah.
What a find! What a great little pub. Gee, I love places like this.
Yeah, the history is just incredible.
So that was amazing. Sorry, I hope it came out, but with the lights and that. But that hole up there, yeah, it's just incredible. Obrigado.
Obrigada.
Yeah, guys, this is absolutely amazing. And there's the church over there. Hey, my gorgeous. Just coming, showing you. How amazing is this place? Hey?
This is just an exceptional find.
Yeah. And with the weather, it's great in a way, in that it's a lot of people have moved on. But look at this beautiful church, eh?
Can you go in?
I don't know. So here we're inside the church. Wow, look at this. Look at the tiles. And then look at the paintings. Yeah. Somebody there. Look at that. Absolutely incredible. Look at that. Look at this. Wow. And the ceilings. Look at this, guys. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, Cindy's just in a shop. But look at this, guys. The castle, the walls, the church. It's just beautiful. It truly is. Probably the best place so far we've been to in Portugal, I have to say. Just amazing. Look at that. here's another one of the sardine shops like we came across in Lisbon. And just look at these little alleys. And people live here. This is not just a museum or people in fact live here. So look at, we're just wandering the streets here. There's little shops all in town. These little cobblestone. There's Philippe. Check out that one. Hey? Yeah, look at that way. And then there's a guy walking his dog. He has a museum over here. The whole town's a museum. So, just absolutely amazing. Hope you guys are enjoying this as much as we are. We've really enjoyed this place. Just such a pleasure to be here. Portugal is not disappointing. It really adds with the lights coming on as the clouds have come overhead. And the lights, yeah. There's a different church. We're not going to go into that one, but just look at that. Also, it must be magnificent. Look at these.
Maybe not.
That'd be cool on your veranda.
All 75 euros worth.
Oh, is it? Oh my gosh. Okay.
That'd be very cool.
Yeah. That. You'd have to hire a security guard to protect
so cool.
it.
We'll be having to take guests into our room.
So we're tasting the traditional Portuguese ginger liqueur.
Well done.
My goodness.
That's nice. That warms you up.
This is better than limoncello. Sorry for those Italians that are watching.
No, that's lovely. I could.
So we've bought a little bottle of that for tonight to enjoy around the supper table.
Look how lovely.
Oh, look how lovely. Yeah, so that's great.
I'm going to enjoy that.
Yeah, yeah. And our wine that we've already bought. So this could be a hell of an evening. Obrigado. Yeah, guys, I really recommend this little town. I recommend you to come spend a day here. Longer than we've spent. We're only in this area for a day, so we getting around. So over there is Salir de Porto where we are staying. Sorry about the wind. I hope it's going to come out this video. And then there's kind of this horseshoe lagoon inlet where the original caravels that explored the world were built. And then over here is another town of San Martin, where there's a Salir de Porto is a small village. San Martin is a bit of more high rises and developed. But wow, this is so sorry about the weather. We're just so sad about that. But look at this this lagoon, and this is where the original caravels were built that explored the world. So now we're in Nazare, and it used to be a little fishing village. In the 1980s, they used to fish for sardines and that, but now it's more world famous for its surfing. So some houses around here. We're going to walk to a surf use spot. Hopefully the waves are going. I know tomorrow morning they're meant to be huge waves. Hey, Philippe, yes? You said tomorrow morning the waves are meant to be huge, hey?
Yes, 7.9, up to 7 meters, but times 3, so possibly 21 meters.
Wow, but we're not going to be, Cindy and I head out tomorrow. Morning. Yeah, that would be insane to come see that. But Cindy and I head out early, so we're probably not going to see it. So hopefully the waves are some decent size today. We're going to have a look. So this is the view of the original Nazareas down there, and they used to fish off the beach here. So we're going to walk along here. What a viewpoint, guys!
It's amazing, huh?
Oh, there's a vernacular that comes up here. That's incredible. Look at that. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is coming up. Check out that. So this is Nazare, the famous Nazare. And there's a little harbour over there. Wow, this is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
This is not where the big waves are over here.
Yeah, the waves are on the other side, okay. So there's the vernacular. There it goes. Look at that.
And so some of the wooden fishing boats as well.
Okay, so there's some, guys, if you look on the beach there's some of the old wooden fishing boats, and there's a few of the drying racks. It's probably just to show historically what Nazare was about. So here we're walking the cliffs of Nazare, heading towards where hopefully there's some decent sized waves. And but look at these little homes. Yeah, And the little cobble streets. Oh, what a wonderful part. What an adventure, hey? Check it down, these little streets here. Yeah, look at that rocky outcrop. Hey? That's cool, hey? Impressive, hey?
Impressive.
This is a cool place, eh?
I wouldn't mind having a come and rent an Airbnb.
Yeah, that'd be very cool.
What a view. Hola.
Hola, what's
So
up?
that's what the Nazare boats look like.
See.
And look what this man does in his workshop.
See.
Wow, look how beautiful that is, eh?
Colourful.
Absolutely beautiful. Hola. Hola. Beautiful. So we're heading to the viewpoint, and there's like a church across there, and then there's one of these, like the Eye of London over here. And
Nazare big wheel, they call it.
the Nazare big wheel. Yeah, that's the big wheel. And there's the old church over there. Looks like a little, yeah, I'm not even sure what that is. Cross and all of that. Do not enter. We're just wandering around here looking for the big waves. But this is Nazare on top of the cliffs. So we're walking towards where the waves are. It doesn't look that big today, but we'll see. But look at this cool statue. And sorry again about the wind. We didn't bring the mics today, not thinking that was going to be windy. But look at this. Hey? That's cool. Hey?
Yeah, look at that.
That is super cool.
You can imagine the waves getting massive.
So here it is, the world famous surf spot. The waves aren't pumping today, but they're meant to be pumping tomorrow morning. And this is where they come in. Look at this. Yeah, look at the cave.
The water goes under.
How cool is this? Hey?
Freezing.
Freezing. It is.
It's
It's the coldest we've been in Europe so far.
It's the coldest.
Yeah. So this is what you get when you tell Canadians you're cold. They just laugh at you. Yeah, like what is you? This.
You feel pain here?
That's what happens when you have Canadians as friends. Yeah, let's go and have a look what the thing is. But it's this is the lighthouse on the other side of this, and it says Forte, but we're not sure if it was a fort.
It's €2 to go in.
Can what's on the other side? Do you get to see the lighthouse?
Yeah.
Okay, can we go and see it?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. So you do have to pay to go in, but look at the boards, some of those big wave boards. Fantastic. Yeah. So there's a bit of a surf museum here. These guys have gone out and bigger boards. Look at all the boards, the different boards here. Fantastic. Amazing. There's a town from the lighthouse. So here's the iconic spot with the lighthouse. Heading down to the viewpoint over here where the big waves come in. You can watch. You can see the swells coming in. They're quite large anyway, but not the 60 foot whatever coming in tomorrow. Yo-wee. What a great spot, eh?
Yeah.
As we've come out of the lighthouse, there's just a beautiful rainbow because it's raining, and just a beautiful rainbow over Navarre. It's just, oh, wow. We're in another part of the old fort or lighthouse, whatever, and look at the old boards. Wow, this is incredible. Absolutely incredible. That is just insane for me. So, yeah, so what's really cool is Grant Baker Twiggy, he lives in Cape Town. He's left his board here. And it is so cool. This is his board. Look at that. That's a South African who's ridden these big waves. Very, very cool. This is our view from where we're staying in Salir de Porto, and just over the bay that I showed you earlier on, where the original boats were made that went on exploration. But look at our little village that we're staying in. It's just insane. Wow. That is just beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. So blessed to be staying here. You can see across all these little towns. And there, the gap over there is where you go out to sea from this little bay. But look at this beautiful rainbow. The weather's a bit lousy, but it's still been an amazing day. So tonight in the home of our friends, Carlos and Philippe, guys, thank you for an amazing salud, and thank you for an amazing day. That was incredible.
My pleasure.
We're getting to taste a few Portuguese delicacies.
So that's meat rissoles.
Rissóis.
Yeah, e rojos.
These são conchinhas de frango.
Okay.
Coxinhas do
And
Franco.
in English, it's croquet. Croquet.
It's like a croquet.
Yeah, and the one we got now is cod, which is really nice.
Pastel de bacalhau. Pastel de bacalhau.
Okay, well, and then we've got these beans, which are
Lupini beans.
lupini beans, and we got some great Portuguese wine, and we're having a great time with friends and lots of laughter,
Great olives.
and we're solving the problems of the world. And
Vote for us.
And Cindy's very happy because I think she was getting tired at the end of the day.
It was a long day, but great.
more importantly, she got a glass of wine, which she's famous for. So this is the little street we're staying in Salir de Porto. The weather is terrible. There's the end of the umbrella, my honey, on the floor there. We wanted to show you guys so much more, but the weather's just horrendous. We're going to go and get some food for the bus. We've got to catch the bus.
Yo, that's crazy. My face is numb.
Yeah, and there's the church up there. We wanted to show you so much of Salir de Porto, but it's not going to happen.
We'll show you what we can.
Here's the little church in town. Cindy hunkering down. The weather's shocking. I feel like, I don't know what we're doing. Hey? And there, look at this little town we stayed in. Guys, it's been amazing. So this is the little grocery store in town. And this is the square in. We said if we come back to Portugal, we're definitely going to come back and stay here longer. There's a little coffee shop and all of that. So here's the little store. Oh, nice little store, nice and warm, hey? So we've got ourselves 2 pão de chouriço. That's bread rolled with chorizo and all of that inside. But look at the lovely bakery here. Look at the lovely bakery and breads. And, oh, it's fantastic. Oh, there's some Portuguese start. Pastelden. Yeah, we're learning. So this is how we've been getting around the past 2 days. Philippe has been getting us around. There's Cindy. You ready again, honey? Yeah, and there down there is the bay, the sea, and all of that. Beautiful. So this is the joys of traveling. So if you all think that it's just beaches, sunshine, and roses,
Fun and games.
yeah, we're in a little town waiting for our bus. So this is what it's all about. Adventure, adventure, adventure. So my gorgeous, how was that? We had such a great time, eh?
I really enjoy the small towns, I must say.
Yeah,
Okay?
small town Portugal for me. We enjoyed Lisbon, but this was...
It was lovely just being out in the countryside, and just the people even seemed
friendlier.
really friendly.
Yeah, definitely friendlier.
I loved it. I would definitely come back here.
So we, in fact, sitting waiting for our bus for Porto, we had a little car going past. We had a little town in the middle of nowhere. We're in the middle of nowhere,
not far from Salir de
and we're
Porto.
freezing. But if you've enjoyed this video, which we really did, we enjoyed seeing our friends, we enjoyed going to the other little towns. Please remember to like, subscribe, to share, to comment. And also remember that you can catch up with us on Instagram or Facebook. The links are below in the description.
Yeah, because we're normally a week or two behind, probably 2 weeks behind.
Yeah, the only thing is the rain. We're hoping it disappears soon. But anyway, thanks for following us. Thanks for watching. God bless and have an amazing day.